the shop working a little more on the F150. I've got the rust neutralizer down on the front floorboards. You can see the holes. I've got the patch a little bit better now. I put Rust-Reformer on here and then got myself a quart of Rust-Oleum semi-gloss white and a couple of foam brushes and brushed the first full coat of Rust-Oleum over the treated floors. Now I'm going to patch them and then give the patches on the rest of the floor another coat of Rust-Oleum. And right or wrong, that's how I'm going to treat that. That should keep things going for a while. I've also got one of the springs, front coil springs, out from under this thing. I need to change them when because I'm putting a lighter engine in it. It really wasn't a bad job. I thought I was going to have to use a spring compressor, but I took the clamp off the top and the nut off the bottom. It came right out pretty easily, and you can see here's the old spring and here's the new one. Hopefully it shows up on the video, but the coils on this spring are a lot thicker. The wire's a lot thicker there, so that stands to reason, because this FE Ford engine, this old FE big block is around 200 pounds heavier than the 306. So we're going to be shedding about 200 pounds off the nose of this truck, so that should help things. So I'll see if I can get this spring changed out and work on the other one. All right, we've got the new coil springs installed, and I have to say this was a lot easier job than I thought. I assumed that I would have to use a spring compressor, but the twin I-beam suspension has enough travel that all I had to do was unbolt the top of the shock and the clamp on top that holds the spring in, and the twin I-beam has enough range of motion that I could just take the springs in and out. And I've got my floorboards finished here. I put the patches in, sealed them, and put another coat of Rust-Oleum paint on there. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I think I can put the seat back in now. So okay, that's not too bad of progress for today. Winter seems to have arrived here in southwest Wisconsin. We're forecast to get 4 to 8 inches of snow by tomorrow morning, but well, it's January, it's Wisconsin. Hey, this happens. Not a big deal. I got my new tires for the 76 F150. I got this pair of tires for the back end. I went pretty aggressive. I got a pretty aggressive pair of tires because I want to use this truck around the farm. I want to be able to drive it in the pasture and in the fields, so I don't plan on putting a ton of miles on it. So I went this route. These weren't terribly expensive, and between these aggressive tires and the fact that I'm taking 200 pounds at least off the front end of the truck, I expect it'll get around pretty decent. And well, the big thing besides the tires is I have an engine for it here now. Yeah, I got this from a friend of mine. It's a mid-1980s 300. It's got less than 100,000 miles on it. Friend of mine that I got this from, he's a farmer and he does a little bit of salvage / recycling on the side. So he pulled this out of a truck that he was scrapping out. Like he said, if it wasn't a good motor, it would have went to the junkyard with the rest of the truck. But he said it ran good. So I'm probably going to run a compression test on it. I've got the power steering pump there. This has the distributor with the electronic advance on it. I think what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to pick up an older Duraspark vacuum advance distributor for this. I'm also going to ditch the air pump and some of the other non-essential stuff that I don't need. I do have to pick up a new carburetor. That's not a big deal. They're online new, not very expensive. So, yep, excited I can get started sorting this engine out. The old 306 cylinder, they're a good old engine. They're one of the best engines that Ford ever produced. They did a lot of work in a lot of trucks. So, looking forward to that. So that's it for this week's progress report on the winter shop project, the 1976 F-150. So until next time, have a good day.